Hello.
Hello.
Let's see if anyone will come in today. Let's wait for 5 minutes before we get started.
Yeah, that's okay.
Hello, is anyone there? Hello, friends. Good to be with you here again today.
Yeah.
Let's wait. Let's wait maybe before the hotel will. Yeah, we've got one person. Hello.
Hello there.
Thank you for watching. So let's wait for maybe one or two people, then we start. Yeah. Okay. We're just going to start immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you all for joining in today.
Yeah.
Like we started doing a book review yesterday
Yes.
on this book by Pastor Adelaja, Money Won't
Make you rich.
We really covered some good parts of the book.
Yeah.
And we want to thank everybody for their comments and those that joined in.
Yeah.
And the response has been really fantastic.
Yeah.
So today we are, if you haven't seen the other video, is on YouTube, or excuse me, you can go to Lovers of Praise.
Yeah.
And you can click and then watch the other video there, the first video.
Yes.
So because we are starting from where we stopped yesterday.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So today we if you've got the book, Money Won't Make You Rich.
Yeah.
If you have the book, we are on page 29.
Yes.
So we can just go through it together. Like I said, the reason we're doing this is because we have, as a family, as a couple, we have seen the benefits
Yes.
of this book and some of the principles that the book is teaching.
Yes.
And we kind of want to share these principles with everyone out there, so we can all apply the principles, grow together, and make a difference. Really, to make a difference in people's lives.
Yes.
Statistics is showing up everywhere. The poverty in the world, the challenges that people are facing.
Yeah.
And if we can give our little contribution by sharing good information, that will make a difference in somebody's lives and somebody's life, and then that person will make a difference in another person's life, and it continues like that.
Yes.
Excuse me. So today we are going on the culture of savings and investment.
Yeah.
So in this book, it talks about the key points about savings and investment culture. We have to build up this savings culture, isn't it? Because most times we are kind of being carried away.
Yeah.
The first thing it mentioned here is that keep some part of your earnings for your future. That is the pay yourself second principle. We remember yesterday we talked about pay yourself, making a decision that when your salary comes around, you have already decided the percentage that will go straight to your account,
Yes.
if a separate, it's maybe a second or a separate account
Yes.
that is not to be touched.
Yes.
So Pastor Sunday recommended a minimum of 10%. Between 10 and 20% of your salary should be for yourself.
Yeah.
Like you said yesterday, it's something set aside for the rainy day.
Yeah.
Because you never know.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's the first key here, to keep part of your earnings for your future. The second key is 10 to 50% of your salary should go to work for you. Money in the purse is only gratifying to the soul. So put more of your money into your savings plan and less in your purse for immediate and easy spending.
Wow.
So, like following up, any money you're able to put aside, at the end of the day, that is your money, because the other ones that you use to sort things out is not really yours. It's just on a journey, really.
Yeah.
It's money on a journey.
Yeah.
So the third one is learn to live according to your purse. That is what you eventually have left after servicing your savings plan, and learn to live on less than your salary. What is he talking about here? Learn to live less than your salary. So now, if you are earning like £1,000, then when you have paid your tithes and then paid yourself, the percentage you've decided, which could, as Pastor said, said in this book, a minimum of 10%
Yeah.
of your salary should be for yourself, or paying yourself. And if possible, just like have a direct debit that that money doesn't even come to you first before you go and pay it. It just like goes off to that second account.
Okay, and that means it will not affect you. You won't even know when you are saving.
Yeah.
So it's really helpful, really.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You won't feel
You won't
like
feel it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's going direct. It's not, because at times money can be so tempting.
Yeah.
When you get to your hands and you just feel
you find it difficult
to keep it aside. Wow, that's really good.
Yeah, so if after you've done all that, then maybe what you have left, like I was giving an example with £1,000 or $1,000, no, you don't know any currency that in the country where you live. So although you are earning £1,000, but because you've made the decision to to pay your tithes and then pay yourself. What you are now looking at is like you are working as if your salary is £600.
Wow.
So every other thing that you're doing, you are budgeting on what is left from these initial engagements, initial sort of obligation that you have created for yourself.
Wow.
And one day I was listening to Pastor Matthew preaching, and he says that he has found out that if you have a higher salary, you kind of begin to spend more.
It's true.
Than what you were spending when you were on a lower income. So it's kind of, the more you earn, the more you kind of spend. And in that way, we are not becoming wealthier. But you kind of, though you are earning more money, but you're still spending more money. There's no difference, really.
Yeah. But for example, if you are spending, maybe you are earning higher, and you were able to control yourself, to keep, what you are earning. Maybe, how do I put it now? Like when you are earning low income, Okay, you're able to, afford, afford so many things that you can afford.
Yeah.
Okay, now if you can be able to keep it
At that
at
level.
that level,
Even if you are
even
earning
if
more.
you are earning more,
Yeah.
wow, that will really help.
Yeah.
You can really save a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in that case now your
Yeah.
portfolio is growing.
It's growing, yes.
Yeah. Unless if you want to treat yourself maybe
But at times,
occasionally.
you know what happened? At times with us, when we are earning maybe higher, we just want to buy big car, designer dresses, bars, and all that.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah.
So if we can like curtail, still maintain our lifestyle when we are still earning low income, and when we can really save a lot of money. So it's really good, and it's a matter of being how do I
discipline
discipline in
yourself,
fact, discipline.
Yeah. And then it comes to especially if we like married couples.
Yeah.
It's always good to
Yeah.
sort things out together, because if a man, for instance, is trying to on his own head, is has all these plans, and then the wife is not involved, and then maybe the wife will ask for something, you say, well, before you start telling lies. I don't have money, but really you have money, you've got some money.
Yeah.
But it's very, very important
Yeah.
for the family, for the marriage, for the relationship to kind of have proper conversation.
Yeah.
Know that it's a journey that you are in together. So you discuss these things together.
Yeah.
So by the time you are not doing it, everyone knows that we have a plan.
Yeah.
And before you know it, when you build up a portfolio and become a millionaire, like our pastor is indicating here, how easy it is to become one. All of you, we enjoy it together. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's the third point here, is to learn to live according to your purse. Learn to live. Don't live above your means. Don't live above your means. Because sometimes, you might not really need some certain things.
Yes.
But it's maybe what we call peer pressure.
Yeah.
Everyone else is
Doing
it, buying a big car. I have to buy a big car to belong or to show off, or all these things. And then when you go to the petrol station to buy petrol, you are crying. Because the petrol is taking almost all your money away. It's not worth it, to be honest with you. And the fourth point, if you're just joining us, we are doing a book review on the book by Pastor Adelaja, Money Won't Make You Rich. Like we said, the book, we found some key principles that has been helping us, and we believe it can help you too. So we want to make a difference, to make in people's lives. So we all grow together and make a difference in people's lives. Now, the fourth point here is don't be in a hurry to invest. That's a good one. Take great caution so that you do not lose your money. Remember, quick gain is deceptive. Many have said that if you want to make $1 million, you have to endure $1 million worth of pain. Gain usually takes some time. The first principle of investment is securing the principles of righteousness and honesty. It's a very key and important point. Take your time to do your research very well if you want to invest. And some get rich quick schemes. when something is promising you, if you invest, you're getting 95% return. You have to weigh it very well, because if it is too good to be true, then it's not true. That's one of our lecturers used to say. So if there's anything you're looking at, you say, this thing is too good to be true, then it might not really be true. So we have to be careful. We have to do our research very well, and then take the right decision at the right time, and it will bear the right results.
Wow.
Okay, moving on. Number 5, it says analyze your priorities. Discipline yourself to save and invest, and thereby later attain increasing wealth. Money cannot quench desires. Only discipline can tame desires.
Wow.
You see, most of the things that is looking at here, desires. You desire this, you desire that, but do you really need it? What difference is it gonna make? So it's down to discipline, really.
Yeah.
Because you make your decisions that I'm gonna stick to what I'm able to afford. Until I will be able to afford it, and then I will go get it if I really need it. And as a family, these are decisions that a husband and a wife, the couple, have to be really, really together in making these tough decisions. Because to be honest with you, these are tough decisions. It's not an easy decision, but it pays off at the end.
Yeah.
It pays off. All right.
Yeah.
So the 6th one says develop a budget and live by it. A budget defends your priorities from casual wishes, and it helps to differentiate between the two. Now, budgeting is very, very crucial to succeed. From my own personal experience, when I budget for something, then you have a target. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you have a target.
Yeah.
And then you kind of say that you are working towards budget. So if peradventure there is an eventuality and it exceeds budget, you know that, okay, it's exceeded budget by so amount. And then if you over budgeted, and then you kind of celebrate that,
Yeah.
I did very well.
Yeah.
So, but where there is no budget, everything is just, the key things you need, at the end, you might not be able to, you find out that you've missed it. I'll give you a very simple example. For instance, budgeting even up to like going to grocery stores. It's always a good idea to have a list. If you go into the groceries, you have a list of the things you need. Because sometimes when you go out there are some sales that are very tempting. Now it's at the beginning of September. The shops, they don't want to keep their goods till next summer, so they want to sell it off. Because they are very, 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 very intelligent, I would say. Because that money, instead of leaving it in the goods, now paying for a warehouse to keep them for the next 6-7 months before summer comes up. And maybe when next summer comes, those things might be out of fashion.
Yeah.
So what they do is they just like sell it off to get some money in and reinvest that money before 9 months. So what we do, we go to the shops. Oh, it's 70%. You buy it. Summer is finished. You might use it for maybe 1 or 2 weeks. Winter is here. What do? You leave it under your bed. So, but if you have a list, then when you go there, it's okay. And sometimes by doing this, when you come back, you now discover, oh, I forgot to buy salt.
Oh. Oh my.
But salt is the thing you really, really need.
Yeah.
Because of one thing or the other, get distracted. You did, when you come back, now the key things you need, you might forget.
Yeah.
So, but if you have your list, you will be focused. That I've got it, I've got this, I've got everything I need.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 7, it says save for uncertain times such as old age or unexpected circumstances. So as we you can, it's kind of the crucial point here is save. To try to save. Try to save. Yesterday, when we started, we were talking about save. You might be looking at, okay, maybe when I have $1,000, when I have £1,000, I can save. But Pastor Sunday gave an illustration. It could just be like £5 a day or £10 a day. Depending on what you can be able to afford, depending on your income, depending on your own personal circumstances, you make a decision. But the thing there is the discipline comes in, the consistency comes in, and then if eventually your income is increasing, then you keep on increasing that way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wow. You see, so it's just forming that habit.
Yes.
Like this topic says, the culture of savings and investments. It's just having that culture, having that kind of desire
of saving. Yes.
The mindset to save, the mindset to say, okay, I'm building something. I'm building my wealth. As a family, we're building something.
Yeah.
So that's the key that we discovered in this book that really prompted us to share it with you.
Sorry for that interruption.
Okay, so the next one says number 8. It said accumulate wealth first in small amounts, then larger amounts as you learn and become more capable. Your goals should be simple and definite, just like as I was saying. So you just start small, depending on your own circumstances, your own salary or income. Just start small. Then as you grow, the whole thing, your portfolio grows with you. Before you know it, it becomes a very, 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 very good habit.
Yeah.
And number 9, it says be focused and concentrate your efforts to acquire more information, new networks, strategies for better service, and cheaper and better products. I really like this one.
This is the one. Wow.
Okay, so from my understanding of this, that it's not all the time that a very expensive product does not really mean that it is the best product. There was a day I went to buy something. I think it was a shampoo. The same make, the same kind of can or something like that. I went to somewhere, they're selling it like for £3 something. And I went to a £1 shop and they were selling it for £1.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's just that the £1 shop, they have a different philosophy, business philosophy. Their own philosophy is to sell it, make less profit, but sell more quantity. So at the end of the day, by selling larger quantity, though they are making a very small profit margin, they still make their profit. But some of these supermarkets, they have a different philosophy. They could sell one a day, but on that one a day, all the problems concerning the shop is on top of that product.
Yeah.
So,
do you know why I'm laughing? Because I'm guilty of this. I always think that, expensive things are, really good
best
ones.
quality.
Best qualities. But, I used to, I used to quarrel with my husband because of that, because he always liked the cheap things.
It's not that.
He always tell me that It's not because of, but since I started reading this book, that my mindset just changed, you know. I used to say, all the time, maybe when we go to shopping, at times I don't even like it to join me to go to go for shopping, because when we get there, you will just be looking for the cheap one, but I will be looking for the the most expensive ones. But now my mindset is changing. I don't know if I have anyone like me there. Carry on.
It's quite interesting. So you kind of study the something. You know, most times it's not as if some they have different philosophy.
Yeah.
And then you look at it. Sometimes you look at value for money.
Yeah.
So when you look at it very well.
Yeah.
And you look at the value for money. And even if you come to look at it, like here we have 4 seasons.
Yes.
You have summer, you have winter, you have autumn,
Yeah.
and you have spring. So some of the things that you buy, you're probably going to use it for like 3 months.
Yeah.
And then look at for children, for instance, the children are growing. I can see some of my son's shoes that we bought, high quality shoes that he bought. He just used them for like 3 months, and they are all there. What are you gonna do? He's overgrown them.
Oh my God.
It's just, but some of them you bought it very expensive.
Yeah.
But they wear it for like 3 months.
Yes.
And they've overgrown it, and you just after some time you maybe take it to all these charity shops and stuff.
Yeah. This book is really changing my mindset.
It's interesting. It's very, very, very,
very,
very interesting. Pastor Sunday did a wonderful job here, to be honest with you. So we are reading this book, we are enjoying it together, and we decided that we have to share this one.
Yes, everybody, every family, especially couples, you need this book. Especially if your wife is like me, eh? You need this book. You need to buy this book for your wife. If your wife is like me, that so that you read it together. Okay, carry on.
Okay. So it talks about information, new networks, the information. That's what we're doing here now.
Yeah.
To share the information we get. So as you get it, we share it together.
Yeah. Please feel free to share with other people.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you share, if you just go to your listen and share
button, yes.
So the share button there, so you can have the video can be on your timeline.
Yeah, and other people can
look at it,
and
then
as well.
You can look at it as well.
In that way, we are all growing together.
Yeah.
You know. Thank you.
So, thank you, Victor, for reminding us of that. Thank you very much.
Please share. Yeah. Hi, Victor. Thank you for joining us.
Okay.
All right, carry on.
So number 10. It says, beware of lending out money.
Wow.
You are not a bank. So do not bring others' burdens on yourself. So this is a very crucial point here. Because I've seen from my own experience, I've seen so many friendships that has been ruined as a result of, I lent him money when he was having some problems, and now he refused to pay me, and then that's a lot of problems. So you just look at what, we have to support each other as friends or families or brothers or sisters. But you just look at what you are able to do to support someone. So something that if he doesn't even pay you, you don't mind, because you kind of, is a gift. Don't even bother. Don't worry about paying me. Yeah. You use this to support yourself. That's a good thing to do. But when you kind of your main savings, or even maybe something, the money you would use to pay for your school fees, to pay for your children's school fees next month, and you lend it out to someone, the person promises that he's going to bring it in 15 days time. Many times it might not come, and that begins a lot of problem.
Wow.
So Pastor Sunday is very, very right. As he said, you are not a bank. So we have to be very...
So if you are so blessed to bless others, that's really good. Yeah. Bless others, So that's it really. But don't put yourself in trouble.
Okay. Good. So that's the 10 principles here about the culture of savings and investment.
Yes.
So the next one we are going on to is the principles of wealth creation. How do we create wealth? Number one of the principles, it says, know your passion, know your love, and know what really gets you excited. This is very, 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 very good, honestly. Knowing your passion, anything you are very passionate about, that is where your wealth is.
Wow.
Exactly.
Good to know.
Yeah. Anything you're doing that you're passionate about, that you are doing that you don't even care if you are being paid, like what we're doing now, we are not being paid for anything or anything, but we just have this
something
passion
that you enjoy doing.
We just have this passion to inform people, to make sure that
everybody is okay.
Everybody is succeeding.
Yes, that's the word.
You don't need to be paid. So something you love. We love doing this.
Yes.
We've been together for many years now, and God has been blessing us.
Yes.
And we want to share our experience with you out there, the young people that are coming up.
Yes.
You can tap into this.
Yeah.
Have a prior knowledge of living a family life, because there is a huge difference between when you are living as a bachelor and then when now you are a married person.
Yeah.
Especially for men and for women. For a man, when you are married, you can just come back anytime you like. You can, make a decision anyhow, any way it suits you. But now, when you are married, you have to know that you are no more single. You are now double, as they say.
So, in another school.
Yeah. So you have to, kind of make sure you carry everyone along, and then when the children comes, you're expanding, carry everybody along, and you have a happy home.
Yes.
Number 2, it says study hard and obtain the best knowledge possible in your area of calling. Study hard. You see, we really need to study hard. Thank you very much for joining in.
Thank you.
Nediogo. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my dear friend.
Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Victor.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
All of you that are joining in.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So we need to study, and then when it comes to studying hard, there are so many distractions. Especially these days, the television is number one. Because it's easy to say, well, we need to study hard, but there are so many distractions.
Yes.
And so we have to take care of the distractions. I remember those days in the advent of home movies. You sit down in the sofa, watch part 1, and then they say, look out for part 2.
Oh my God.
So they run their ads. You've spent about an hour and a half or 2 hours. They run their ads, and then you are eager to see. Let's see what's going to happen. Part two. I can't miss this one. Then they start again. They run another 2 hours plus the first one. That's about 4 hours.
Yes.
Because of, and then sometimes they even do part 3. So as
this day they do season 1, season 2, 3. So
this is so with that, if you already spent 5 hours or 6 hours or 4 hours in just sitting down and watching home movies, and you have 24 hours in a day, and out of that 24 hours, about 12 is night. You find out that 1/3 of the 24 hours have been spent on.
Wow, I'm guilty of that, to be honest. I'm guilty of that, but thank God for this book. This book is really changing me. It's really changing my mentality.
I can see that.
You know, so you can testify. So you need to get this book. If you're a couple out there, you need to get this book. Have fun, read together as a couple, do things together.
Yeah.
You know, it's really good. It keeps your marriage healthy. It keeps your relationship intact. You know, be good friends, you know, together. So, you know, for me, I can't read this book alone and enjoy it. But when I'm reading it with him, oh my God, I enjoy it very well, to be honest. So that's why I'm recommending it for couples. You know, buy this book, read it with your family, read it with your children. It will really, really pay you a lot.
Yeah.
You know, reading together as a couple, you know, brings you together. You know, that bond, it brings you together. You reason together, and in that way, your mindset is changing. Just like I told you before, my mindset is changing because I'm guilty of all these things. To be honest.
Yeah, exactly. Victor is saying that conversation is the key. Exactly.
Yes.
Conversation.
Exactly. Yeah, Victor, you're very right. Yeah.
Conversation. You know, you discuss things. You don't carry things in the mind and be walking around. If there's anything, just on a very, you know, look at the right time to open up a conversation.
Yes.
If the temperature is still very high, because sometimes the temperature is high. So when the temperature is at 100 degrees boiling point, you don't need to open up a conversation. So you let it drop. When the temperature drops, then you can be able to have a productive, very productive
discussion
and effective discussion together that will yield fruit. So you are very right, my brother. Thank you for that.
Thank you so much, Victor.
So you have to study hard, make out time, take away all the distractions, try to be consistent, like Pastor said in the other part of the consistency. Anything we're doing in taking these bold steps, consistency is the key. So if you are consistent, know that even if it's 1 hour, even if it's 2 hours, but you know that each day I'm spending this amount of time towards what I want to do. If you want to research about it, if you want to read books about it, if you want to go online to search for them on websites or go to the library, you have so many avenues to actually research and get the proper information, the necessary information that will guide you towards what you're passionate about and what you want to do.
Yes.
Okay. Number 3, so look for opportunities to build great relationships. Like we said before, look for opportunities. And in this, one key thing is integrity.
Wow.
Integrity.
Exactly.
You know, you have to be honest. Honesty is very, very, it pays. Because you don't know who knows. Something good might be coming your way. Someone might have maybe a good business or something like that coming, and he may be somebody that he knows. He might just like want to ask, "Oh, I'm gonna do this with it." Say, that boy, that man, that girl, that woman, please don't try it. So look at what he did to me. But you don't even know that it is because of what happened that is blocking the way. So it's always good to maintain your integrity, maintain your honesty. Let your yes be yes, let your no be no.
Yes.
And the moment you are known with that, you know, when it's God's time for you to excel, you will excel.
Oh, yes.
Nothing will stop you.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
You see, so the building relationships. It might not be that person. It might be that person. You know, is somebody is asking for. I need to do this. You know, go and meet so and so.
Yeah, honesty. Yeah.
So it's very, very important in building relationships.
Yes. Trust.
Yeah, that's
honesty,
exactly trust. People will not trust you.
Trust you can be, at times, you ask yourself, can people trust me? Can somebody trust you, in doing business maybe with you, partnering with you and all that? Trust is the key, and being, faithful and honest is very good. So but because when you are honest, people can be able to trust you.
Exactly.
If people don't trust you on the smaller things, they can't even trust you on the bigger ones.
Yeah.
So trust, live a life of trust no matter what. Anybody you have, anything to do with, make sure you leave a good mark. Okay? Yeah. Make sure you leave a good mark no matter what. At times you need to swallow your pride to be able to obtain that trust and that how do you say it again? That integrity and honesty. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And sometimes it might not even be you.
It might not even
be your
yeah.
children. They say, is that the son of
this?
So?
Yeah.
Whatever she needs, give it.
Yes.
Because the father have done. My father used to say that good name is better than riches. Good name is better than riches.
Yes.
So maybe because of the good things that the father have done. Everything is not money.
Everything is not money.
So it might not even be you. It might be your children. It might be your younger ones. Somebody just, because of your name that was mentioned, they say, well, don't worry about it. I can
trust this person.
If his father is this, he is going to be all right.
Wow. Interesting.
Okay. That's on building relationships and opportunities. Yeah. And number 4 says, make sure you are seeking to resolve problems and give good service. Think of, whom your knowledge can benefit and render your services to them. Make sure you can offer something to the people you know. Focus on helping each person to resolve at least one problem.
Wow.
So we try to contribute, to make a difference in somebody's life. Solve problems. Do your best. Before you know it, by solving problems, at the long run, it might begin to yield money.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay. So we'll go to number 5. It says, find out how much money and how many properties you have, and turn everything into investments or assets. So investment is the key. Investment, by the time you start investing your money, that's where money begins to work for you.
Okay.
And number 6 is make sure to keep some part of your earnings for the future. So you don't eat everything, don't finish everything. No matter how small your income is, be discipline yourself. And out of that, even out of that little, get some out. I would say the untouchable ones. You don't, no matter what, you don't touch.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sister Patricia, joining in. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ma.
Eva, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Juliet.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Joining in. Thank you.
Yeah.
Number 7 say make sure that you invest 10 to 30% of all your earnings. In bracket 50% if possible. This is gracious, man. So just make sure. Start small, like we said. Start small, but Pastor Sunday says at least 10%.
10%.
Make sure that at least 10% of your income is set aside for the rainy day, for your investment, for the future. That is the one you are paying yourself. Pay yourself first. Number 8, cut down on your expenses and invest the rest.
Wow.
look for every avenue to cut down on expenses, unless it is absolutely necessary. So those ones that you are investing, they are like yesterday we talked about compound interest. So you invest it, they now yield money. They yield money, and it continues to grow.
Yes.
Make sure you have a mentor. Find competent people who can lead you in the process of wealth creation. So you see, when we appreciate others,
Yes.
there's something I found in the world that people kind of have a sort of resentment for people that are successful or that have succeeded. But my own philosophy is that when I see somebody doing well, I am happy.
Yes, that's it.
I rejoice for a good thing that is happening to someone else. And then because I know that my own, if it hasn't happened, it's on the way.
Yes.
So by so doing, that's why when you can be able to appreciate what someone have achieved, promote them if possible. Like, you know, we've seen that from the illustration, from the examples that Pastor Sunday gave, how he started back home and everything, and how God have lifted him. He shared everything in this book, and then we are very happy that you know God has been able to turn his life around in that way, and he puts down some good principles here. And then we have seen it, and we say, well, it's good we share it, so that everyone else can benefit from it. We're promoting the good work he did, you know, and you know, God will promote us as well.
As we are promoting others, God is promoting
exactly. So we promote ourselves when we see others doing well, being successful. We are happy. You are be happy, rejoice with them. You know, and then you know that's when you can be able to make them to be your mentor, because if you are jealous of someone that is successful, you wouldn't even want to that spirit of jealousy and enviousness will not allow the person to come to humble himself to ask him, my brother, how did you do it? My sister, what's this? How are you succeeding? What's the secret behind your success at home, in marriage, in your studies, in your business, in your career, in all these things, you know? So, but when we are happy about what the person, you can be able to come, you know, hey, how is this going? And before you know it, some have written down some books about their journey. Then you can pick the book, and then from there, you know, everything will turn around. So it's it's a very key key point, number 9. Okay, so we go to number 10. It says reach for success by developing your passions, your desires, and drive to make money. Like we talked about passions before, your desires. And 11, it says go to know the laws of money and follow them. Money comes to those who understand it. The laws of money, say in this book, we will come to that and we will talk about it very well. And number 12, it says know that self-discipline is the greatest asset and the number 1 rule of wealth creation. To create lasting wealth, you must be able to master and discipline yourself so that you can adequately follow the laws of money and wealth creation. So it comes down to discipline. To discipline yourself, take the right decisions, let go of certain things, you know, no matter how tantalizing, how tempting, how, you know, they might have promoted the something, but if you don't really need it, you can do without it. Okay? Excellent.
Wow. So
we are going to run through the practical wisdom for aspiring millionaires. Like I said, when in the introductory part of the book, he talks about being a millionaire that everyone can become a millionaire. And we are looking forward to that. Yes. And we know that you are looking forward to it as well.
Yes.
Let's do this together.
Yes.
Let's do it together. Yeah.
Yes, my sister.
Let's do it together. In some months and years to come, we will be, saying how we have gone so far.
Yes.
As we, curtail so many things. Because when we talked about the cup of coffee yesterday,
yes,
that was mind blowing.
Yes.
How just a cup of coffee and the muffin.
I've really stopped that, Yeah.
You see?
I'm going to save my £1.
£1.50 and the muffin and the chewing gum. Before you know it, it's £5.
I'm saving it now.
You see? So before you know it, in a week it's 35, £5. Yes. 5 times 5. 25 times 7, that's 35. £5. In 7 days it's £35.
Wow.
In 1 week. So that's how he calculated it. And before you know it, a huge amount of money is coming out.
It's coming out, yes.
So we're going to go through the practical wisdom for aspiring millionaires. Number 1, successful financial life begins with a successful saving mentality. It's a strong one. So the whole thing is building that mentality, building the philosophy of saving. By the time you build it, it might be difficult at the initial time. That's why we're saying about, you just start small, and then from there, you begin to grow.
Savings is very sweet.
Yeah.
Maybe, for example, you started saving like £10 or whatever currency you are using.
Yeah.
Maybe in a month, you just check what you have. Yeah. Oh my God, it gives joy.
Yeah.
So it's always good it's hard to start,
yeah.
but it's good. You will smile at the end.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Let's do this. Okay.
Okay, so number 2 says save to invest in your future. So that's it. Yesterday we talked about the differences in savings accounts and in fixed deposit account.
Yes.
So if you decide to fix that money for maybe 12 months or 24 months, you have a bigger, the interest rate is higher compared to a savings account where they pay you 0.0 something percent interest. But the discipline here is that money, even if you haven't got money to buy bread in the morning or buy a milk, you can't withdraw it. Yes. So it's there. It's like in prison. So that money is in I would call it financial imprisonment for 24 months. Nobody is touching it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So number 3 is one of the keys to saving is never to spend on what you can do without.
This is a very interesting one.
Yeah. Whatever you can do without, don't go spend money on it. There are so many things that you might not really need, but you just want to do it. So if you can save money from that until you really need them, that would be very, very, very good.
Yeah.
And number 4 says you either waste money, spend money, or invest money. Okay? Then he went further, Pastor Sunday went further, and he says that fools waste money, the mediocre spend money, and the wise invest money. So there are 3 categories here. The fools, they waste money, the mediocre spend money, and the wise invest money. So we have to be wise.
Wow.
So we invest money.
Yes. We can do it.
We can do it.
If we think it, we can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you go ahead and say.
Number 8, investments become your future and assets. Number 9, fight against pride in your life.
Oh, that's the thing.
And number 10, always recognize the fact that we are only the managers and trustees of God's property. Okay, friends. So that's where we are going to draw the curtain for today.
Yes.
And next time we are going on kingdom principles from chapter 1, and there are 10 keys there. And then we go to money does not make you rich.
Wow.
That is what made the title of the book.
Yes.
So we want to thank you all for joining in today.
Yeah.
Please share this with your friends so that, and if you share it, it can be on your timeline so that you can as well go over it again if you need to. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Can we read what our friends are saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's our sister Patricia says.
Please tell us. Just tell us what you think about this video, and
yeah,
just
if you have any contribution,
any review,
or your
anything
own
you want to
personal experience,
contribution.
Yes,
please
feel free to drop it down.
Yeah.
Juliet says words of wisdom. Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And Victor says conversation is the key. Yes. Conversation, especially for couples.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's Nadia. Okay, my baby and hubby. Well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Nadia.
Okay.
Thank you all for joining. Yeah.
Okay, thanks
very much.
Somebody's
writing. Let's see. Okay. My sister Patricia is saying, true talk.
Yeah,
well done, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ma. Amen. No. Sister Patricia. Okay, Sister Patricia went ahead and comment again. Wow, thanks for sharing. I have gained a lot from this book. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So feel free to grab your copy. This book is at Amazon. Money Won't Make You Rich, an Okada book. So I think you should maybe your friends, you can buy this book as a gift to friends, family, your husband, your wife, your children
as well.
The young people. I think young people need this book much because now we are growing older, but they are young. They can start early. I wish we saw this book when we are maybe 10 years ago. So what we are learning now, but no time is
it's never too late, isn't it?
So let's make this opportunity, use this wonderful opportunity. Thank you all so much.
Thanks very much.
We love you. Stay blessed.
Stay blessed.
Bye. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye. We love you.